What's up, everybody? It's been a few weeks since I've done a 2-minute Tuesday swing tip video. So if you watched the Sunday swings video from this past weekend, we talked a lot about scap pinning and scap retraction because we were talking about backhanded and front-handed fungo tossing. And I said if I toss with my front hand, then I've got time to pin my scap to create disconnect. What some people would know is separation, but I like to refer to as disconnect. Scap pinning and scap retraction is simply using the posterior part of your shoulder to activate those muscles that are around the scap to brace and stabilize against the linear ground force produced by moving your center of mass, and also against the beginning of the rotation of the start of your hips. This allows for you to develop sequence up your kinetic chain and ultimately acceleration out the barrel that's going to produce exit velocity. You can arrive there in different ways. Some players start with a bit of scap retraction in their setup and they just tip and move. Other players like Josh Donaldson have big barrel tips and big scap load, scap retraction moves. All this is just to brace and stabilize against the linear ground force produced by the moving center of mass, and also the acceleration of the hips, which is really the second piece of the kinetic chain after you produce force into the ground, and then the acceleration and energy starts to accelerate up the body, and ultimately we hope out the barrel that's going to produce a really high exit velocity, and if your intent is right, a ball up in the air. You've got to figure out and find out how scap pinning and scap retraction is going to work for you. I believe firmly in our overload constraint drills, giving the player an overloaded implement and letting him feel his way through his own swing pattern. I don't believe in internal cues. We don't talk a lot about this. It's just ideas and concepts that they have doing their overload constraint drills that you've seen on my Twitter account, that you've seen a few of on my YouTube account. But I believe in these so that then once we get to the moving ball, we've developed a central nervous system that hopefully in that reactionary scenario will adapt accordingly. I encourage you to use overloaded implements if you're serious about ingraining and becoming a little more dynamically adaptable hitter. That's it. That's my Tuesday tips, swing tip for the day. Follow my YouTube channel if you're not subscribing. Links to my website below. Go read. Subscribe to the Velo Lab online program, $99 a year for all the training programs, all the overload constraints, how to build your own weighted bats, build your own weighted bat system to use in the training program. Thanks for watching.